Good morning guys, it's me, Silverwolf, and today's video is a request for Sterling Kato, who is one of my good friends, and they wanted to know, or at least they wanted me to show, the types of media I use in my artwork, and they thought it might be interesting for other people to see too, those who are interested in the art side of my YouTube. So today's shout outs go to Cat Plays the Star Wars Fan 2006, Darius Purvo, Lisa the Kung Fu Puppy 100, and also happy birthday to Anubis the Cat's Furby Blueberries, whose birthday is on August the 2nd. I hope he has a great day, or she, depending on the gender. Sonia Peterson, Lavender the Wolf High, a Vipid Weatherstar 4000 video, SRPS Queen, and Jessie Angel. So, we'll start with the thing I do most, which is my traditional artwork. And this is my ever so professional pencil case, and inside my ever so professional pencil case are the colours I use the most, which are my really professional Crayolas, and everything's falling out. So yeah, mostly I use Crayolas in my artwork. I've got several different things in the other side, like this lovely pencil topper, Milo from The Mask. Oh, just jogged the camera there. Yeah, so I've got several different pens and stuff that I use. I don't use any of these ones that much. This one I use for doing blood on gory pictures. It's a nice red pen. Also I use these for when my pencils get very short. They are pencil extenders. So you put the pencil in the end, screw down this bit, and it gives you an extra bit that you can use. Makes it a bit easier, that's all. And I also have some biros and things like that. That's what we call them in the UK. Can't remember what they call them in America, but I know it's not biro. And also a highlighter. Always useful. I've had that for years, that highlighter. This is a purple pen for doing... Actually, I normally use this for writing in cards. I always use purple ink when I write in Christmas cards and stuff. And a fine liner. That's a very old fine liner. I don't know if it's dried up, actually. But most of the ones I use are in here. And so those are all my Crayolas. You can see some of them are very, very short. And the longer ones I keep in the back. And the ones I use mostly for inking and stuff, my pencil's missing because I'm in the middle of doing a commission right now. But you've seen it in previous videos anyway. My very fine pen, my slightly thicker pen I use for writing, my normal inking pen, another pencil extender for more narrow pencils, and my... it's like a Tip-X pen, but I am actually going to get some more of those. Sterling Kato did actually suggest some better ones for doing stars and stuff like that, because I do quite a few space pictures. And speaking of pictures, the sort of thing that I actually do with these colours is things like that. So I did that with Crayolas, and you can see I used the Tip-X pen to do those little stars there. That's my character Sino running along with my spirit guide Derry, with the aurora in the background. And there's another one there. It's the Borzoi, based on the Borzoi I had when I was little. Bracken, and some wolf skulls there because Borzois were used to hunt wolves. And this is another example. It's some sort of creature. It was actually a redraw I did from a picture I drew back in, like, I don't know, the early 2000s I suppose. The other pencils that I use are these ones. I'm going to try not to tip them everywhere. But basically they're these Derwent Artists, and I use these for all my traditional pet portrait pictures, so my realism work, the things I got a diploma for. And they look like this. Very careful holding these up. There, they look like that, basically. And they're very expensive. But you can actually buy them as individuals, which you can't buy the Crayolas as. So it's quite useful that I don't have to buy a whole new set every time I run out of black or something. Because I do have to with Crayolas. So that's my traditional work. My digital work. My digital work is all done on this. My laptop, which is an HP laptop. It's an HP EliteBook trying to think of the... It does say it somewhere on the side what type of Elite book it is. 2740p. And it's actually got a little light up there, you can see. Let's put that in. There we go. So this is what I do all my digital work on. I just bring up the program that I normally use is Paint Tool Sci. And then if I go into Documents, pretty sure it's in my documents. Yep, it is. So bring up an example of a picture that I'd done digitally. So that, for example, which is from X-Men. I do all my inking and everything now in Sci. I used to use Photoshop, but now I use Sci. This one is in PaintShop Pro actually at the moment. That's the default program, but I don't use PaintShop Pro for anything really other than putting my copyright on pictures. So yeah, I do everything now in Sci. I do a few bits and pieces in Photoshop. I have Photoshop 7 because I'm that old school. I don't have any of the CS... Well, I do have CS2, which was free, and I do have CS6, but I haven't installed it yet. My friend gave it to me, so I still need to install that. But the neat thing about this, and the reason I use this, is because of this. Because it folds down to become a tablet. And you just slot this out like that, and that's my stylus. So you can see, and that's how I do my artwork on the computer. So I've got quite a few bits and pieces. Come on, it's very hard to do it from this angle. There we go. My different art. For example, this is one of the things I was particularly proud of. If I can get it to open. There we go. Like I said, the angle's very difficult. Which is my character snacking on some dogs. And I used a photographic background for the cars and things in the background and drew the front stuff in. And I was pretty happy with that because it all blends in nicely. So yeah, although I started inking it and it was such a huge thing because I don't normally do backgrounds on the computer, and I started inking it and then I just kind of left it for 3 weeks and got back to it later, but I did finish it in the end. So yeah, this is my tablet laptop. And that is purely for work. It's not even connected to the internet or anything because I know that my tablet drivers will probably die if I connect it, because it will probably do some sort of update and ruin them. Anyway, I also make things like this. This is a little clay figure. He's accented with acrylic paint as well. And for that, I use things like this. Primo Sculpey. I use Primo Sculpey for all my, the shiny one there, for all my polymer clay things that I do. So yeah, that's that. I don't make clay sculptures as much as I used to because I'm not really into it at the moment, but I can do it, you know. I was going to do one for the top of my wedding cake actually, but I haven't. I really should, but I just not really in the mood for doing clay. And finally, I do other things, but these are just the basic things that I do mostly. This guy here is a plush of my dog. And my dog actually passed away several years ago, but I thought I'd make a little plushie of him. So for these ones, I do the polymer clay eyes and nose. That one's actually glazed, so it's shiny. And his eyes. And he's wearing the bandana that my dog used to own. And he's got little fake leather pads on his paws. So the materials and things I buy for these, I get them off eBay and I buy them as just sheets of material. He's also got a toy as well. I didn't make that, I just bought it. It's a dog toy. So there he is with his toy. So yeah, those are the art things that I do mostly. Most of the time I do traditional artwork, like I showed you in the first place. At the moment I'm doing some reference sheets digitally of some Cars characters, but I'm also doing a con badge for someone traditionally as well, which has got shiny lamination stuff on it, so it'll be holographic. So yeah, I do various different things. There's loads of other stuff I do as well, but these are just the things, like I said, I do the most. So I hope you have enjoyed this and that you found it interesting seeing how I make my art, and I'll see you in the next video. This is Sylv signing off. Bye!